Come out of the box.
Hello, YouTube. Cheers, and welcome to The Basement. My name is Bruce Lively.
And I'm D-Boy Slim.
The Basement is the first daily hip-hop debate show. From Tuesday through Friday, we talk with the most intriguing topics in hip-hop culture and the world around it. So welcome back, Basement family. Listen, Hitman Holla versus K-Shine finally dropped, and we're gonna debate the winner right here. Stay tuned for clips of the battle and all of that. Listen, leave those comments. We need you guys. Share and like, subscribe. But before we get started, you guys gotta check out our sponsors. The Fleetwood Spice Collection. For a spice-changing experience, give the Fleetwood Spice Collection a try. Big, bold flavors unlike anything you've tried before, guaranteed. The Fleetwood Spice Collection, people. It's time to change the spice. Official. Today's question. Hitman Holla versus K-Shine.
It should be an interesting one.
With that being said, let it go.
It should be an interesting one for the fact that usually when it comes to these debates, you see my man over there with the Chi-Town hat. And I know y'all want to say who's the guy with the hats and the New York dude over there. Like, I know what y'all want to say, so I say it for y'all. But what's interesting about this one is because my partner over here is gonna take the side of the New York artist, while me on this side, I'll take the Midwest artist today.
You see, we've got to be, what do they call it? Objective. We're objective here. That's how we get fair debates.
The thing about this one, I won't even hold y'all, because those of y'all have seen the battle. No matter how you want to slice it, if you felt Shine won or if you felt Hitman won, it was 2-1. Either way how you looked at it, it was 2-1.
Yeah, nobody just ran away with it. It's too good.
K-Shine lost the second round, Hitman won the second round.
Well, the third round, K-Shine
Can I
won.
Finish?
No,
You go ahead. I'll tell you.
No. We were trading. We were trading. We were trading.
The third round was just as decisive because K-Shine won that round and Hitman lost that round. So
Yes.
with that, if you add it up like that, then it's 1-1. So the only thing to really debate about is who you felt won the first round. Now, Hitman started it off. Flow was intact. Stage presence still there. Got his personals in there.
Yo, you told T-Rex you gonna knock him out if he disrespect your baby mama or your daughter, nigga. Man, I'll fuck your baby mama in front of your daughter, nigga.
Was up close and personal. Still played into the crowd or off the crowd reactions. I think this was his second time back. If I'm not mistaken, I think he battled Shotgun Suge over there in UW.
Yep.
So this might have been his second big battle back, since, been getting back in action since being over there on TV with Nick Cannon and the Wildin' Out crew. And I thought he did well. Of course, obviously Bruce feels that he lost the first round and the third. But again, and I'm not here to talk crazy or even make it seem any kind of way. K-Shine did his thing. He got busy. His energy was there, intensity was there, flow was even there. I just felt overall, performance-wise, Hitman had a better performance overall, even in all three rounds. Like, Shine was there, and it was kind of like he was so prepared that no matter what was going on around him, he just wanted to get his flow across. He wanted to get his flow off, and sometimes it came across as rushed. Sometimes we didn't actually get the punchlines. He didn't actually stop to let the crowd react or let the line sink in or whatever the case. He wanted to get his flow. He wanted to get his flow off, and he did that. But like I said, when you battling, especially without the beat, without the luxury of the music, letting those lines sink in is kind of important. Sometimes allowing the crowd to react is important.
I wish you would get mad. Go ahead, try to fight. I ain't Jerome, the prop gun with me. You slap me, and you gon' die tonight.
It goes along and accompanies with the stage presence and your rhythm and what you got going on stage. So with that, like I said, I just think Hitman did a slightly better job than K-Shine at that, as far as the performance of his verses and the strategies and the lines and the bars that they were coming with.
I have to say this. I hear you. That makes sense. As far as the stylistically, how you can win with performance as opposed to this and that. Unfortunately, I think that first round is actually shows the opposite to me. I think it showed how K-Shine had a handle of this performance thing that Hitman still doesn't have. The energy was so crazy when he stopped and looked at the crowd.
Another 6 foot nigga. Nah, he about 6'2", a bitch too. Couldn't stand the rain like Missy in a big suit. Try to
shit like that. Bang.
And bust off one. Then he bust off another one. Turned back to Hitman and then did the Prince dance on him.
Missy in a big suit, try to leave. Notice at the door like the rent due, it slid through like a depressed Charlie. The clips blew, he was posted right before they closed. He was, if Holla in the house like the crib huge. He Purple Ray, trying to guard the body like Prince move. What I gotta read?
The comedy, the all of that was there. I will say, I can understand how someone could feel the rushness, because he had a bar after bar after bar after bar and kept doing it.
And he wanted to get that off. And I,
right.
Because a lot of times in battles it's hard to just get your flow off.
But I think that was done on purpose, because the point of those flows was to show that Buster style, to show, look how many times I can also beat you with rhyming. My lyrical skills is going to be better than yours, and I'm showing that on display. As well as he stopped and did the dance, as well as he did the moonwalk in the last, as well as, bringing what's his name from the Midwest up there?
Big T from the Shot-Town.
Big T, I was trying to not call him T-Top. Big T from the Shot-Town. All of that being said, I hear what you're saying, and the truth is, battle rap is three things, man. It's personal. There's some people like Arsenal, there's some people like what Rex did what Lux did to Calico. There's some things that your personal is so good it doesn't even matter the other two things. But what Hitman had was the personals. But the other two is the performance and your lyricism. Those metaphors, the ability to spit, which was he kept going fast at certain parts and stopping. I think 2 out of the 3 categories in all, K-Shine won. Unfortunately, the crowd wasn't feeling him in that second round, and that's his fault. You got to find a way to get them back in. So he lost that round, but he won the other 2, and almost for the same reasons you say he lost. It's funny that way. But you guys saw the clips. We've been showing clips all the way through this, so it's up to y'all.
Yeah. Again, I want to hats off to Smack, by the way, because me and Bruce have debates about, is battle rap losing its flair? Is it losing that spark? We had a debate the other day. Is UW taking over? Is Arsenal's league starting to really outdo URL and whatnot? And
Smack comes
like I said,
hard.
Shouts out to Smack, because that was an impressive battle. Even the Hitman, the Hollow the Dawn versus Tay-Rock joint, crazy.
Pretty good. I'd rather the Clips versus Rod B though, but
I don't know about that one. But
UW.
But And this, of course, the Hitman versus K-Shine. It's epic, you know. It's crazy because you could tell both of them had a huge respect for each other, and they both was on their A game. It's
yeah, they both was in their bag.
A lot of times you just like in a boxing match, you might catch one fighter that's on his A game and not the other fighter, or in football when the one team, but when you see both going back and forth, it's no real give. It's pushing and shoving back and forth. Yeah, so
and that's why those are the best debates too. We love having this type of debates because when it's so obvious.
Yeah, it's nothing to debate
it's
about.
nothing to debate about. But tell me this. Let me present this point to you in my case and see if it helps to flip your mind. Obviously it won't because we're debating. But maybe for you guys. Hitman, in his first round, do you think he may have lost that positioning, that performance positioning that he gained in round 2 and 3, quite frankly? Because he didn't start as hard as K-Shine did. K-Shine being, of course, the ender of the round. He's the second person. You flip the coin, you always want to go last, right? He got to show right after Hitman was doing all of his stuff and getting in his face.
Because of the order?
Because of the order. K-Shine got to shine. Like when he came back, he was so much harder. He was so much louder.
I think that had so much energy too, because
it made it unfortunate for Hitman.
I think the advantage that you have by going last instead of first is that you can gauge your opponent's intensity and energy. And when you're able to see what he's coming with, then you're able to go ahead and say, I can match that or, go beyond with his energy and intensity.
Or do like Goods does and diffuse it.
Or go the other way with it. Yeah, so, and I think he was able to do that quite well. I like that point. I like that point.
His rhymes was still banging. Like, he was still spitting, and I'm catching it at home watching it, but it's just the people there and the energy of the room, no matter how
it was off. The second round,
no matter how dope
he might have had lines and raps, but the energy was off. Like I said, it's dangerous when your energy and intensity match your flow.
Yeah.
And it was off in that round. And then I guess he knew he had already prepared to go ahead and have Big T come out, and that energy was kind of off. Yeah. So the second round for him, he was off. It was off.
I think he got that first round, man. For whatever reason it was, he got that. What do y'all think?
Y'all let us know. K-Shine, Hitman Holla. I got Hitman 2-1. Bruce says he got K-Shine 2-1.
Shine 2-1, man.
Let us know what y'all think, what rounds y'all think, who shined and what, and who's at the top of the battle rap tree with that one. Because Hitman Holla, let me tell you something though. I think at that point, Hitman Holla was the more established battle MC. I think at that point, even though K-Shine had the big W against T-Rex, we all know Hitman is one of the few men walking that I've ever seen defeat Arsenal. Period. I'm gonna let that sink in. He's one of the few guys I ever seen defeat Arsenal. So, and he took his battle raps and his did what he did with it and went to MTV with Nick Cannon or whatever. I can't be mad at him for that.
When was it that K-Shine came out with that doctor's suit on?
Now that's when they was doing the doubles. I think Smack, him and DNA.
I think after that.
And they would. He's been in his bag for. He's been in his bag for a minute. But solo as a solo MC. That obviously was his greatest, beating T-Rex like he did. And he might have 3-0'd him. He might have 30'd him.
Yeah, it was tough.
So, we might not have ever seen Rex get done like that, for whatever that's worth. But I think, like I said, even with that, at that point, Hitman is still probably the more established. He's been in big battles. You've seen him against Calico. Not sure if he battled Lux. He may have battled Goods before, like, he's been in big battles. Hitman, before he went to TV, he did his thing and rep for the Midwest. But I said all that to say, who do y'all think is at the top of the battle, at the top of the battling right now? Definitely. Obviously, with Arsenal falling back, you don't really see Rex like you used to. All of the older dudes are kind of fall back. Mook, we haven't seen Mook or Cassidy in some time, so It's like, who you know, of those active and getting busy right now, who do y'all think is at the top of the battle league? Or is at the top of the battle circuit?
Do that by leaving the comments right down there, people. You got to leave those comments. You got to join the debate. That's what makes it fun. Who do you think won the battle? You saw the clips. Maybe you can go check it out for yourself. If you can't, I'm glad we can provide that for you. But tell us down there, who do you think is at the top of this thing as well? Give us your ideas for battles. We don't have any shout outs today. I'm sure we'll have some more tomorrow. But you gotta join the debate. Join that debate. Leave those comments, man. I promise you, we shout you out when you leave those comments. We love for you to be a part of the debate. Who wins? Who else you want to see? What's the next battles? Who's new? What don't we know? Leave it right down there.
Let us know. We appreciate all the comments. We appreciate all the love. Please keep pressing subscribe. Keep clicking in, tuning into the show. Those of y'all that do and our fans that stick with us, we appreciate all the love out there. We got y'all.
All of it. We appreciate you too, Mr. Fleetwood. Yo, they gonna start coming. They got to. It's too good. The Fleetwood Spice Collection, people. With that being said, we out of here.